A man who sleeps late often tells himself a harmless story. I'll make it up tomorrow. I'm more productive at night. It's my only quiet time. But the truth is quieter and heavier. Staying up late is not free time. It is borrowed time. Borrowed from your morning clarity. Borrowed from your patience. Borrowed from the version of you that wakes up calm instead of rushed. When a man sleeps late, he doesn't just lose sleep. He wakes up already behind. Behind on energy. Behind on focus. Behind on emotional control. And when that deficit shows up, it doesn't stay inside him. It leaks into conversations, into small irritations, into the tone he uses with the people he loves most. Your family may never mention your bedtime, but they feel the consequences of it. They feel it when you're present, but not fully there. When you're awake, but running on fumes. When your body is in the room, but your patience is already spent. This is not about discipline for discipline's sake. This is about responsibility. Because every hour you steal from your sleep, you are quietly borrowing energy from the people who depend on you tomorrow. And borrowed energy always comes with interest. Leadership is often misunderstood. People think leadership is about being strong, decisive, visible, about speaking up, about pushing harder. But in a household, real leadership often starts much earlier, before anyone else wakes up. A disciplined man does not lead only with words. He leads with his energy. And energy is not created by motivation. It is preserved by sleep. When you sleep on time, you are not being lazy. You are protecting tomorrow. You are choosing to wake up with enough patience to listen, enough clarity to think, enough emotional control to respond instead of react. This is why sleep is not a personal habit. It is a leadership decision. A tired man becomes reactive. Small problems feel larger. Minor inconveniences trigger irritation, not because he is weak, but because he is depleted. And depletion always shows up in the people closest to him. A disciplined man understands this quietly. He knows that staying up late is often framed as sacrifice, but real sacrifice is going to bed when no one is forcing you to. Turning off the screen, ending the day unfinished, letting go of just one more hour. That decision may feel invisible. No one applauds it. No one praises you for sleeping. But the next morning tells the truth. Your tone is calmer. Your presence is steadier. Your family feels safer, even if they don't know why. That is leadership without noise. The cost of staying up late is rarely immediate. That is why it is so easy to ignore. Nothing dramatic happens at midnight. No alarm sounds at 1 a.m. No one stops you at 2. The damage shows up quietly. The next day, it shows up in how long it takes you to wake up, in how quickly your mind feels overwhelmed, in how little patience you have for small, ordinary moments. A tired man does not lose control all at once. He leaks it. A sharp tone here, a heavy sigh there, a short answer that lingers longer than intended, and the people around him begin to adjust. They speak less. They ask fewer questions. They feel the tension before they understand it. This is the hidden cost of late nights. Not exhaustion, but emotional debt. When you sleep late, your body borrows energy from tomorrow, but your family pays part of the interest. Now they absorb your irritability. They carry your silence. They navigate around your fatigue. And because you are not yelling because nothing serious happened, it all feels excusable. But patterns are built this way. Late nights turn into tired mornings. Tired mornings turn into distant evenings. And distance slowly replaces connection. A disciplined man notices this early. He understands that presence is not about being in the room. It is about being emotionally available. And emotional availability requires rest. Not occasionally, not when life slows down, but consistently. Because leadership at home is not tested in crises. It is tested in ordinary, repeated days. And those days are shaped the night before. Discipline is often associated with effort, with pushing, with doing more. But some of the most important discipline happens at night, when nothing urgent is happening. Night discipline is not dramatic. It is quiet. It is private. It looks like choosing to stop, even when you could keep going. Going to bed on time is not about perfection. It is about restraint, the ability to say, "Enough for today." A disciplined man understands something subtle. How he ends the day determines how he enters the next one. When he goes to bed late, the morning starts with resistance. Resistance to waking up. Resistance to responsibility. Resistance to the people around him. But when he sleeps on time, the morning opens differently. There is less friction, less internal argument, less need to recover before showing up. A peace in the morning is not luck, it is preparation. And that preparation happens the night before. This is why disciplined men protect their evenings, not with rigid rules, but with clear boundaries. They know when to turn the lights down, when to put the phone away, when to let the day end, even unfinished. Because a man who controls his nights does not need to fight his mornings. And when mornings are calm, homes feel calmer too. Children sense it. Partners feel it. The house moves at a steadier pace, not because life became easier, but because the man leading it arrived rested. That is the quiet power of night discipline. Most men say they want to protect their family. They think of working harder, earning more, being stronger. But protection does not always look like effort. Sometimes it looks like rest. A man who protects his sleep is not choosing comfort. He is choosing reliability. He is choosing to show up the same way, day after day. Not sharp one day and exhausted the next. Not patient one moment and irritable the next. Consistency is what makes a home feel safe, and consistency begins with energy. Sleep is where that energy is restored. When a man ignores his sleep, he becomes unpredictable. Not dangerous, just uneven. And uneven leadership creates tension. Children learn to read moods. Partners learn when to speak and when not to. The house slowly adapts to fatigue. A disciplined man notices this pattern before it hardens. He understands that staying up late is not a private choice. It is a signal that tomorrow will start with less to give. Protecting your family does not always require sacrifice in public. It often requires restraint in private. Going to bed when no one is watching. Choosing rest over entertainment. Ending the day before exhaustion makes decisions for you. These choices look small. They feel ordinary. But they compound. They create a man who is steady. A presence that can be trusted. A home that does not have to brace itself. That is protection. And it begins with sleep. No one will applaud you for going to bed early. There is no recognition for turning off the lights, no praise for closing the screen, no reward for choosing sleep over noise. Most nights, no one is watching, but every morning tells the truth. Your body remembers what you borrowed, your mind reflects what you preserved, and your family feels what you bring into the room. Energy is not infinite. When you take it from the night, you take it from the people who need you the next day. This is not about becoming rigid. It is about becoming responsible. A disciplined man does not ask, "How much can I get away with tonight?" He asks, "What do I need to give tomorrow?" And then he prepares for that answer. Quietly, consistently, without drama. Returning to bed on time is not retreat. It is alignment. As alignment between who you want to be and how you live when no one is watching. So tonight, when the house grows quiet and distractions invite you to stay awake longer, remember this. Every hour you return to sleep is energy returned to your family. And that return is a form of leadership few will ever notice. But they will feel it.